So we were just talking about the fact that I'm a health nut, but I'm going way off of that today. It's the weekend.
Yeah, right?
We could do that. So we're in the kitchen today with Chef Tyler Johnston from Harpoon Larry's Fish House and Oyster Bar in Newport News. He's one of the chefs participating in the History Bites event at the Mariners Museum tomorrow night. And I'm just looking at this swirl of butter right here.
Yeah.
And it smells so good.
Okay. Yeah, it's a flavorful stock. The key to really good stone ground grits
Yeah.
is to get a lot of flavor into your broth and add a little butter to it.
So-
Can't ever hurt. So.
Can't give away too much right now. We can't give away too much right now, but I can see there's some cheese going on. The
Yep.
grits are already there. The spices are going.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're getting ready, and we're gonna get started with this in just a few moments. I'm going off of the diet. We're gonna go all the way in.
All
Ariane.
right.
We are in the kitchen today with Chef Tyler. Do you look at your screen right now? Did you see that wonderful, goodness grief, we've got shrimp, and we're getting ready to do shrimp and grits.
And grits, absolutely.
From Harpoon Larry's Oyster Bar, and that's in Newport News.
Yep.
How long have you been out there?
We just moved last summer from Hampton, so
right.
we've only been there a short time, but so far it's been going really good. So.
All right, and he's one of the chefs participating in the History Bites event at the Mariners Museum tomorrow night, so go out there and see him.
Absolutely.
You're going to especially want to do that after we get finished here in the kitchen, so
Yep.
walk me through this. I'm not a chef.
Okay.
I'm not a chef, but I'm learning today.
Okay. Well, the first thing we do is we actually do a stone ground grit, so it's a little bit different from your instant grits at home that you would get at the store. You got to cook it a whole lot longer. The first key to that would be getting a really flavorful broth. And what we do is our own blend of like Cajun spices, cheddar cheese. Can't go wrong with a little bit of butter and cream.
This is when you
Always.
want like smell-o-vision.
Oh yeah.
It smells so good.
The first thing you really want to do is bring that stock in your broth to a rolling boil. But you don't ever want to boil the grits.
Oh,
So once it's at a rolling boil, add the grits
okay.
and go all the way down. And that's going to be 25 to 30 minutes. Stirring occasionally just so it doesn't stick. And when
And
I
it doesn't
infuse,
get the lumps.
yeah, the
Now, my
lumps.
mom did teach
Can't-
me that when I was a kid. Keep
Can't ever do
stirring.
can't ever do the lumps. You always want them to end up creamy and really flavorful. So,
Yeah.
and after that, this is kind of a finished product.
Okay.
You add your cream and cheddar
You
cheese
see
all the way at
this?
the end.
Has everybody seen that? Oh, that
So
looks
you have
so
a
good.
really flavorful, creamy grit right here. And that'll complement the shrimp really well. when
Ah,
it's
look
all
at that
finished
picture
up.
right there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Just bubbling a little bit.
Even if you just ate, you're now hungry.
Yeah. And we really put a signature spin on like a Southern classic when we do our shrimp and grits. It's a little bit different than any other shrimp and grits that I've ever had or
Okay.
seen. So we have our signature spices, Larry's fish rub. We do a little bit of bell pepper, shallots, and garlic. So a little bit later, we'll finish those shrimp up. But I would like to, go ahead and since we're in Newport News, we've been doing our same specials that we wore in Hampton,
Okay.
a little bit different. We have a Monday oyster night.
Uh-huh.
Wednesday, we have a wine specials as well as food pairings with that. Thursday is our famous 1 cent shrimp Thursdays.
1 cent?
Yeah.
That's a lot of shrimp I can eat.
Yeah, right. And then Sunday, we have sushi featuring a lot of local seafood.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
yep.
Harpoon Larry's Fish and Oyster Bar in Newport News now. So we'll finish everything up a little later.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Okay, all right. So let's check in with Ariane for the buzz. All right, so sometimes I am so envious of the folks on the Hampton Road Show because I don't get the food till afterward, but we are back now in the kitchen today. I'm loving my job. We're with Chef Tyler Johnston from Harpoon Larry's Fish House and Oyster Bar in Newport News, one of the chefs participating in the History Bites event at the Mariners Museum tomorrow night. And this food is looking good. We're doing shrimp and grits right now.
Yep.
It's coming together.
Absolutely.
Okay, tell us what you're doing.
Right now, just sauteing the shrimp up with some bell pepper, garlic, shallots, and a little bit of our own like Cajun beef broth, which is going to end up making the pan sauce for the actual plate. It's one of our takes on a signature dish from down south. So
Oh yeah, Mardi Gras just ended this week.
that's
There was
right.
a lot of shrimp and grits going around.
that's right. That's one of the reasons I decided to do this. Not only is that, but it's one of my favorite dishes on our menu. So.
I'm with you on that.
Yep. So we're about ready to plate here. talking about history bites a little bit, we're
Yeah.
actually doing a scalloped oyster.
Okay.
So it's a baked oyster and a scallop shell. And I took my own little signature take on it, so it's got a little bit of tweak to it. But the whole event is based off of 11 local restaurants representing Civil War era dishes and taking their own spin and putting it on there for them.
This looks so good.
Thank you.
And we're still not done. Now, what'd you just do there?
Now, right
Remember,
here.
I'm trying to learn how to
Yeah,
cook
yeah.
now. You can't go too fast for me.
That's what we like to call like a deglaze. You're taking all the flavor from the shrimp that was in there before and kind of putting it back into that broth as well.
Okay.
So you're just getting more flavor into it.
Trust
so.
me, someone will ask me now, what did you learn today? Like good teachers, you know, what did you learn today?
Absolutely.
I want to have a good answer.
Oh, right.
Other than just how to eat.
Yeah, all the stuff that's left in the bottom of the pan has so much flavor in it that
Yeah.
we want to get that to our guests as well.
Look at that.
And that's going to be the finished product right here.
Okay. Now, how long does this
Excuse
take
me.
to prepare? If someone were doing this at home?
If someone was doing it at home, the grits is really the longest it's going to take if you're using stone ground grits because it takes about 30 minutes. But the shrimp cooks up in about 2 minutes. So
Okay, that's not bad.
as long as you have the grits ready to go, you're all set. So.
It may not look as good as this one I tried, but I'm going to give it a try.
Well, yeah, definitely give it a try. you have to, yeah, why not?
Hey, well, tomorrow, History Bites is going to start at 6 p.m.
Yep.
That's at the Mariners Museum, Newport News. Tickets and information are at battleofhamptonroads.com. Harpoon Larry's Fish House and Oyster Bar is at 621 J. Clyde Morris Boulevard in Newport News. The number is there on your screen for you, 827-0600. You can find them online. You may want to check out the menu before you go. HarpoonLarrys.com. Really easy for you to find them, and lots of great things on your menu.
Oh, yeah. We specialize in local seafood, among that as northern and local oysters as well. So, yeah, we're doing a lot of things down there in Newport News. So.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being here with us.
Oh, yeah, you said you like key lime pie, right? We're world
yes,
famous
I
for our
do.
key lime pie as well, so you got to come down and check that out.
My diet is just going on. It's doing too much this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, so let's check back in with Ariane and Aaron Griffin.